Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Country with another installment of Mutant Monday. We're looking at 10 Deaths of Wolverine, number 2. So, while was kind of designed, clearly this was designed this series was designed in a manner to be a companion to 10 Lives of Wolverine. 10 Deaths seems to be dealing with the aftermath of Inferno, as the first issue had Moira McTaggart going on the run and doing what she could to ensure she couldn't be followed, and learning that she has cancer. So we open in Oklahoma. Moira is coughing and as she hits a gas station, which she promptly holds up. She uses a burner phone that she got at said gas station to call Jane Foster, and Jane explains that she has been doing some follow-up tests on the samples that she got off of Moira, and she's found what appears to be floronic matter woven into the cancer. Moira presumes it's due to her having been on Krakoa, which, fair enough, not a bad thought. But Moira's on the run. We have a few logbook entries from Sage, what's referred to as the Wolverine anomaly. First off, we have a psychic flag from Marvel Girl. Anomalous Wolverine detected on Krakoa, emotional signatures, pain and hate. Brief telepathic communication yielded hostile response, messaging, blood, death, kill, murder. Query, is there an intruder or duplicate or a brain glitch? RE, brain glitch. Jean acknowledges that severe physical and emotional toll of their current mission may have caused her to hallucinate this additional Wolverine. Immediate action items. Monitor gate traffic, tagged Wolverine. Consult singing stones, tagged Wolverine. Scan Islands Floronic Network via Black Tom. Not responding to repeated hails on comms, because the Omega Wolverine kind of, killed him. But in the Gulf of Mexico, some fishermen have got something big, and it seems to be a shark. But while they're worrying about that, Wolverine climbs aboard, the Omega Wolverine, tosses them in their fishing poles overboard, and continues looking for Moira, who has stopped at a motel in New Mexico. She's certain that Mystique will find her again, and she has a fairly decent idea that the way that Mystique found her was the techno-organic arm that Warlock gave her before she left, and that's the case. Mystique shows up in the form of a slightly past middle-aged man, looking for his daughter. Meanwhile, Moira is looking into removing her techno-organic arm. Fills a bathtub with water and whiskey, and turns on an iron, heats up a butcher knife, cuts off her arm, and uses the iron to cauterize the wound. Mystique manages to get some information from the desk clerk at the motel, and takes his form to bring some towels to Moira. However, Moira's long gone and left a trap. A bomb explodes. Destiny notices this, and apparently she's been seeing a figure in her visions, while also is potentially speaking death. We had a logbook entry with the singing stones that confirm an anomaly. Evidence being an audio file on island, singing stone A227, cursory scan tagged Wolverine, positive identification. I'm no one. I was never here. Which is what Omega Wolverine said at the end of X Deaths #1. We got a list of the flag singing stones, and then with an anomalous frequency that is confirmed at 100,000 hertz. A looping signal translates to "We are phalanx," over and over again. Anyway, on the island, Forge is looking at the structure which sprouted from the island in front of Black Tom. He explains to the professor he's trying to crack the analytics. He explains, in the same way you examine stone or ice by coring it, tracking the chemicals and sediment that belong to different layers of time, you do the same thing with nature, plants like trees. The thing in question is Krakoan, but it's old as all hell. The timelines just don't match up. Adding that the structure appears to be 1,000 years older than the island itself. It doesn't belong there. Meanwhile, the Omega Wolverine is caught up with, somewhat caught up with Moira. He's at the motel, and he goes in to investigate, finding Mystique's body, the charred remains of it, and crushing underfoot. And basically getting what information he can. The local PD attempts to tase him, however, I presume it has to do with the techno-organic nature of Omega Wolverine. He reverses the taser charge into the officers trying to tase him. Moira, meanwhile, is watching from afar through the scope of a sniper rifle as Wolverine steals a police cruiser and leaves the scene. And as she watches him leave, she thinks that she's seen the future. She just didn't think it would get here so fast. And that is 10 Deaths of Wolverine, #2. I have to admit, I was hoping that the series was going to focus much more on the times that Wolverine has sustained potentially lethal damage from various fights, or from various fights that have occurred during the events of 10 Lives of Wolverine. But I am glad that they're picking up on the plot threads left dangling from Inferno so quickly. So that's a nice plus. Also, it is kind of nice to see the Phalanx returning. Haven't seen them in a minute. For me, the last Phalanx story I truly remember was, in all honesty, the Phalanx Covenant back in the mid-90s, which introduced Generation X. But I'm fairly certain there have been additional Phalanx stories told with the X-Men since then. But yeah, I know they were involved as well in Annihilation, or they were involved in Annihilation Conquest as well. Ultron took them over. Ultron. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying live long and rock hard.